Alright, it's Hang 'em High 2000 again, and I wanted to show you, this is the Honda GX200 Chinese clone crankshaft, right? And this is the Harbor Freight rod. Okay, I wanted to show you the differences in case you didn't know. One thing, the bearings are built right into the rod on these Harbor Freights, and don't think that's a bad thing, because that's the way all motors are gone. But through the magic of television, I'm going to put this on here. So see the journal on the Honda, you know, the Chinese clone one is not as big as the journal on the Harbor Freight. So that's why I did that. That proves it, see? So also I got this from Harbor Freight too. It's been working pretty good, everything on except for the head bolts. So yeah, that's the way you want that in your motor too, like that, in case you put it back in. So what did I find the difference? Here's the, they're like $6. They're composite calipers. They're pretty good. They got nice big numbers. See? That's what you look for. I got smaller calipers too, but these are nice. And see, then you have another set with the numbers on. And then you can see which ones are the best. Which are about the same, you see what I'm saying? That's how you test them. You need another one. These here are nice when you just want to get the inches real quick. So what I found out was the only difference between this and the Harbor Freight is the journal's smaller. These cam teeth are different. But this is the same. When I mic this at the end of the key, give or take a little bit, and then go all the way to the inside of the key, it's the same readings. These are the same readings right here on the end bearings. So basically this billet flywheel fit. Now right here's what they're talking about. The Harbor Freight one is approximately this long, because I had it right here. That's what we're looking at for the Harbor Freight, see? It's just about, say, what is that, about 3/8 of an inch at the most longer here on the drive shaft. So yeah, I painted it with black epoxy because they rusted. You leave them out in the side, that's all. But the whole thing is, I also noticed these journals are really oblong, you know? So I wasn't getting a true reading all the way around there, but on the Harbor Freight, it's like aircraft stuff. There's no plus or minus. It's exactly 0.02 of an inch over on the rod bearing, just so you get the oil flow in there. It's just perfect. But then again, you can't buy a Harbor Freight crankshaft, whereas these are readily available, even in the stroker version, which really isn't for stroking like more CCs, but stroking for more compression. Yeah, these are readily available. Then I also, the guy I took it to this machinist to look at, he flipped out because I polished it. And then they're like, wow, is he whacked out? I mean, I think he's just showing off for his man or something. Because I took these cracks out. Very slight differences. And then on the end here, I took some off of here just by polishing it. The same amount of dust, not even a gram. So, you know, I'll go one up on him, but I didn't say anything. He said, well, I don't mean to be such an asshole. You know, and I didn't comment back to him. But I felt like going one up on him and saying, why, how do you know? Did you ever do that to a one-piston cylinder, you know, one-cylinder thumper lawnmower engine? You know, all he builds is these big V8 race engines, and he thinks everything's the same. You know, it's a simple question, yes or no, right? That's what I mean. And then I'd even go 2 up on him and say, you know, that may be so, but you have to balance the rod and the piston and the rings all together at once to counterweight the system, because when this is going up, this has to be coming down. So, you know, these people, they run their big mouth, and that's why I got such a big mouth, because around here you got to stick up for your rights by running your big mouth back. Yep, they even got kids that do it. Let me put this arc racing rod in it, see? Right there, that is, and that thing's tight. And this thing that sticks out the bottom, it's to pick up the oil. See, that one doesn't pick up the oil too well, whereas this has an actual, I don't know if you can see that, it has like a cup to pick the oil up and sling it up on top of the rod again. It's a beautiful setup. And you'll need 2 tools to put that together with, which I thought was really remarkable. This socket right here, which is a 12-point socket that I ordered on eBay for $2.50, free shipping. And look which part number it is. 6292, and that's the part number for this rod on the clone motor, the Honda clone motor. So when you get down to it though, I want to make that mention now before I forget that the Honda clone motor is so much better because all the parts will fit, and they have so many more parts, and they're readily available just like that. You can get them. Like I said, you can't even buy a Harbor Freight crank if I didn't say it. And there, you'll need this to tighten them up, and then you'll need this, which I bought for 10 bucks, which I had no need for it, except that it was cheap, and then you have to tighten them down to like 160 pounds. And then you have to put this stuff on. Ultra Slick. Yeah, that's the stuff I like. It's kind of sticky. You can see I used it. It's right here. So, next step is to, you might as well get this, the mod, see, it's called the Predator CL Mod 2 Billet Flywheel Required, see? Ground modified cam. So we got that, and that's from Dino Cam. And it's 50 bucks. About that, give or take. So we got that going on. Like I said, all you do is you pop it right in there, but you got to put some of this stuff on the end there and there before you put it in. So we're going to put that in. Then you just got to line the dots up. It's really just like a Harley. You just line these, see this dot right up, right there? You line that dot up with this dot right here. And you should be timed. Right there it is. See, there's that dot. Right? I don't know if you can see it, but it's there. And this is what the stock one looks like I took out. It's plastic. See, say if that was a plastic bicycle wheel and this was the metal wheel, right, and you're taking off in a bicycle race from, say, here to the front of the teacher's desk, what do you think would be quicker to get the back wheel to turn? This big heavy metal one from the racing job, or the, oh, look at that, you can just see how fast I can spin that. I don't know, they say it don't make any difference. I think it does. I think that this is going around pretty slow. That's why it don't make that much difference. It's not losing that much energy in that mass of this heavy wheel, you know. But let me see if I can show you the difference. The cam lobes aren't any higher. They're just longer. Can you see that? A lot of guys just need to see stuff rather than hear it or read it in writing. Can you see how much longer the racing one is? It's like really oblong. And this one is the stock one. It just comes up to a point. So that's about it with that. That's going in there. And then I got this thing. This is a racing carburetor. Yes, I think that's why guys like them, because it sounds like racing. It's racing. Yes. See? That's supposed to be the bitter carburetor. You can get them if you got one for under 25 bucks, just get it. It's not like you spend a lot of money. And then you have a hot rod mini bike for real. Yep. That's about all I got to say about that for now. We'll put it together. Also, I wanted to show you this cover plate. I had that around a while. You know how it has that weld going up here? Right? I polished the weld right off. See, the weld's gone, and the weld's gone there.